what you helped me with recently was finding a virtual assistant.
Yeah.
And that's something that a lot of people are wondering about, is how they find a virtual assistant to help them with communication and stuff like that. Because you can hire these people in the Philippines for $5 an hour.
Yep.
And these are very good, qualified people. Perfect English, work ethic is crazy. Like, it's amazing what you can do with them. And you have like 30 employees in the Philippines, right?
35 right now. At one point I had 50.
Same. And how do you find these people?
So like you said, the people in the Philippines are too good. Like, they're gold. Like, that's what made the difference between what I have versus like some of these other big companies in America. That's why I was able to succeed, I think, because I'm paying them 20% of what a US person would get paid, you know, and they're way better than that US person. So a US person gets paid 5x.
So much more motivated as well.
Right. They're too good. And if you pay them a little more than market, they'll just be loyal to you. Like, I have people that have been with me for 5-6 years now, you know, since I started the business. So they've seen my business go from 5 units to 300, you know. So I love it. I love them over there. Like, I'll always I want to go visit there, you know, and have like company parties. I have company parties there, but I've never been there.
You never visit them?
No, not yet. Because I have my family. Recently is when I started traveling. But yeah, I should stop by and see them for the next event. But okay, advice for somebody. One, you should have hired a Filipino VA yesterday. You know, it'll just be so helpful for you in your business to take tasks off your plate. So there's a website called onlinejobs.ph is what I use to recruit my virtual assistants. I make a job post just like I would do in any other website. I had people apply. We shortlist them, interview them, give them some trial projects, bring them on board, train them, and do everything. So my first employees were out of Philippines, so I don't know what it's like to have U.S. resources at all. Like, all my back-end work, my guest communication, my landlord issues, like if there's a maintenance issue, they track it. The cleaning schedules, the supplies, the finance and bookkeeping and reporting and paying all my bills.
Pricing strategy,
it's 2 people, one from US, one from Philippines.
Okay.
The person from the US does the strategy, and the person in the Philippines does the reporting, like my dashboards to see how I'm doing from my like revenue and ADR and occupancy and my RevPARs and everything on a daily basis, right? And then I also have people that are onboarding units for me, creating the marketing on Airbnb for like the listing descriptions.
Are they reaching out to owners to try to find unions?
So that's one thing that I do, right? Yeah. I have heard from like Hamza and these guys that they have VAs to reach out to all these landlords. In my market, it does not work that way. No. It's all relationship based. Yeah. It's all handshake based. I am able to succeed is because I do business with the big players in my market. So everything is based off my relationship I have with the landlords. And that's something that I've never given to anybody else. I've tried and I actually was successful in some opportunities, but like not that big, you know. It's me pitching to these landlords for like 4 or 5 years, like and finally getting the opportunity with them. Because there's only a handful that I want to target, you know, that have that inventory of 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 units. Yeah. So back to the Philippines. So I have a whole entire organization in Philippines. From operations, finance, to marketing, to IT, to
and
HR.
There's leadership in the structure.
Yes, I have directors of each. I have managers, I have team leads, and then I have like analysts in all the different sections.
So how much in total do you pay them every single month?
$25,000 every 2 weeks. I just paid them yesterday.
So $50,000 a month.
$50,000, so $600,000 a year.
And their salary ranges from $5 an hour to $12 an hour.
Yeah. So like people who've been with like my finance people that have been with me for like 6 years now. Yeah. They're like at that $12 range.
And $12 an hour for them is like $1 million.
Yeah. It's probably like $200,000 US salary. It's okay. And they do a $200,000 US salary type job, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm paying them $12 an hour, you know.
Exactly.
And they've been with me for 6 years. And I trust them.
And what's the website that you find them at?
Onlinejobs.ph.
Onlinejobs.ph.
Yeah. There's a lot of these websites for recruiting, and there's ones that also recruit for you and give you like a short list of top 3.
Do you like that?
No,
No.
I like control.
Yeah.
I like choosing who I want to choose.
So you post an advertisement on that website.
Yes.
And onlinejobs.ph.
Yes.
And then you get a bunch of applications.
Yeah, too many.
Too many.
Yeah.
And then you just filter out the ones that have some experience in the field that you want.
Yep.
And then you interview them. And then you just start sending them tasks. Because you helped me find one of these virtual assistants. I just started working with her like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And it's amazing because I just record like a video of my screen and me. Like I tell her like, this is what I want you to do. Can you please write captions here? Take out these photos, reorganize the photos. Add these photos, blah, 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 blah. And then I send her the video and she does it in one day.
Wow.
And then she's just done. And I'm like, okay, I got to send her more tasks to do.
Yeah.
And, it's like you're duplicating yourself.
So it's interesting to hear how your workflow is going to be with her versus how we were doing it with her. And like, you might utilize her way better than what we did. She was just like a cog in our big operation before. But now you're going to be doing next level things with her, so you're going to really be able to get the best out of her, I think.
Yeah.
And the way you're probably going to record and develop, you're going to keep these recorded. Like, it's going to be an exciting thing for you. I'm excited that like you're onboarding somebody. And like on your next one, I'm willing to help from an HR perspective to help you recruit, your next one too. And I think you're going to scale in the Philippines. I'm going to try to convince you to get your communication out of Pakistan at some point.
Yeah. So for people that don't know, I've always used like an agency kind of thing in Pakistan that talks to all my guests, and they're really good. They answer at each guest like within like 2 or 5 minutes, and everybody's happy, but they still don't answer the calls. Nobody's answering calls in my business right now. Yeah. And if somebody's responding within 2 minutes, it's fine.
It's fine.
We always get 5 stars with communication. But still, the next level thing needs to be somebody has to be answering the calls.
Yeah, especially when there's problems and situations, check-in issues and stuff. Like if you have somebody on the phone with you and like saying, hey, I'm here with you. I'm going to help you resolve your problem.
Exactly.
You have to go here and there. Like people like that. And maybe because you have really nice units, like it's okay, right? Then you have like somebody just messaging, right? Mine, I need to have a little like hand holding for the check-in process is challenging for
obviously like sometimes there is issues.
Yes.
And then they let my employee know and then he jumps on the call.
Okay.
But that's not very scalable. Like I don't want my maintenance guy to be handling all the calls. I want
as you scale, you're gonna find those challenges in that, and you're gonna have to change at some point. And I think you're gonna move towards the Filipino VA route. But if something works for you right now, don't fix it. Right? If it's not broken, don't fix it.
True. And my guy in Pakistan, he's so motivated because he sees how fast I'm growing. Yeah. And he's like giving me a lot of attention. But still, he only handles the communication. Yeah. I can't, tell him to write captions on my photos. I can't, because that's not what he does. Right. And if I ask him to do something, it takes sometimes 2 or 3 days to get it done. Right. So I need somebody,
Yeah, you need somebody like by your side doing things for you for sure. And I think by having control of that employee versus hiring an agency, you'll get that.
Exactly.